So when you go through YouTube now and you type on deepseek and you look for the news or whatever videos they have on deepseek, then you go, like, oh, OpenAI's nightmare. It's really, really good. Oh crap, deepseek. Oh crap, deepseek. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, deepseek take over. Big tech and panic mode. What else do we have? Insane performance. Insane performance blows my mind again, right? We have all these topics, all these titles of these videos that suggests we really now, we're done. Okay, like we developers, programmers, software architects, engineers, IT jobs, it's over. Because now the machines won the war. The robots will feed us bugs. Literally bugs, right? Okay? So I don't believe that. So what I did, I went and tested the thing. So I'm here on my little Olama with Open Web UI, and I downloaded, like the model was out, and I downloaded DeepSeek R1, 8 billion parameters. And I asked it a simple thing. You are an expert in C# and dependency injection. I have the following method. Now, actually, what I want to have is, but I only want to add this service to the DI container if it hasn't been added before. So it is about this one right here. And this line right here, if I see it right. So usually what you would do is there's one line of code. You say, service, this is a collection. Where have it? The iService collection is a collection, and you can simply, there's a method inside, is any. And then you can simply ask the services collection if there's any object or any element inside that collection that is of type na. So that would be Stack Overflow, 10 seconds, boom, there you have it. The thing is, what it does, what I get from the all omnipotent AI is this one. To ensure that whatever, and there's a little bit of thinking, right? Thought, okay, super serious thought here. And then it gives me some trash. It gives me basically the same code. And asks me later to implement what I want to have myself. This is divine intellect here, I guess, right? Like by YouTube standards, this is insane performance. I don't think so. I am not impressed. But that was only one single, and everyone knows it's not as good as in C# as in other languages because there's more training data in Python, for example, or Bash. So, right, let's do a Bash script. So I asked it then again, you are an expert in Linux. Write me a Bash script that uses YouTube DLP to download from YouTube channels, depending on what channel name I pass in. And the script is very small, like the script that actually works. And then again, does some thinking. It does some thinking. And after being done with thinking for like 5 minutes, it gives me this. And 50% of this are not necessary. Like, I don't know what this is for. I don't need that. And the actual piece here that, again, does not impress me is you don't need this parameter. You don't need this parameter. And those two are completely made up. They do not exist. And this is where I stopped. I didn't even try that. I know it will break here. I will not try this one. It looks fine, whatever. I'd rather do it myself in 5 minutes. Because the next step is, okay, like you get this, and then you try it, and then you try to fix what the robot gives you. And this is only needed if you're not competent enough to simply just write it yourself. Also, the problem before the C# problem is like 2 lines of code, literally 2 lines of code, and that is it. So this to me is not superior intellect. This to me is not insane performance. This to me does not indicate in any way that we're even remotely close to singularity. LLMs suck. They do suck compared to pure human actual competence. They do. And if you cannot see that and go on Twitter and post about how LLMs, AI, whatever, will replace you in the near future, this time for real, that means you're a dummy. That just simply means you're a dummy and you're not competent in your field enough to see how incompetent that thing is. This is facts. Like, give an example. So a friend of mine sent me this tweet. And as you can read, Dimitro says, I have been writing code for almost 18 years, but it has never been more fun for me than now. AI takes care of all the boring parts, but leaves the most exciting ones to me. I have a choice now what I don't want to work on. I can also close support tickets faster. Sure. And I feel super powerful. I can write C++, Rust, Python, or whatever I want. There's no limits at all. There is no limits. Is that right? There's no limits? Okay. Okay, so this was trash. Very limited in bash scripting. The C# thing was trash. Very limited in that. There is limits. So it might be that there's no limits for you within your little space of working, your little space of technological expertise that your boss, whoever it is, expects from you. I do understand. If the only thing you do, if you're a 10-year-old and you asked to do your little history homework or your little math or English homework or whatever it is, that has been solved a gazillion times already, of course, what the thing gives you will impress you because this is your level of competence. Take it further. Take it to something that has not been solved in Stack Overflow or somewhere else a gazillion times and it will fail. Because LLMs throw words at you. That is it. They're word guessing machines, and the words that they throw to you match to words they know already, or combination of words they know already. So they will never ever be able to be truly competent, truly innovative, truly able to solve stuff, even though the marketing campaigns try to make it to believe that they can now reason. Just because it says thinking, then they repeat what you just say in other words. This is not reasoning, okay? I know what you're going to say to me. I know you're going to say, oh, Clemens, 8 billion parameters. What do you expect? Well, you have to get the 14,000 billion parameters model before it can expect any sort of accuracy somehow, okay? No, I don't. I don't. And I don't see why I should buy 10 GPUs, $5,000 each, to gain 5% of better quality of the garbage that comes out of the thing. I don't see why I would do that. I don't see how I would throw any money at any company giving me that. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. Now when I go back to the tweet, how I read this tweet is like this. I've been mediocre and suck at programming for almost 18 years straight now, and I'm ignorant enough to post about it on Twitter. So what we have is actually Dunning-Kruger at its fucking best. And then what you see is here another account is replying, of course. Programming has become another boring task to me. Before it was trying to solve a puzzle, and it was fun, little puzzle emoji. So, to be more engaging with a Generation Z audience, I guess. But since I started using AI, I don't have to think anymore. Or if that is what you think, God have mercy on your soul. Pure fucker. Seriously. Oh, now I don't have to think anymore. You don't need AI to use, you don't have to think anymore, if you be honest, right? I digress. So this brings me to the next point, that these people are able to talk like that because they live in their little bubble called Twitter. And yes, Twitter is a little bubble. Compared to reality, it enables you, this was all these platforms do, YouTube and Twitter and what else? It's called X now, excuse me, X, not Twitter, X. They enable you to do something that you could never do in reality to that degree. It enables you to filter the information that you want to consume so drastically that at some point, if you only stay on these platforms, you will believe that everyone says AI is the greatest, even though in reality, there is an insanely high, big, tall body of evidence that it's just not true. And you have to understand that the days where people just, just out of fun, they create a video, post on YouTube, maybe to send it to their friends, and that's it. These days are over. YouTube now is a marketing platform. That is why one day or a couple of hours after the thing released, that is the new hot shit. And everyone's making videos about it to put your attention, convert your attention into some sort of sales. The incentive is not to inform you or give you the best information or to make your choice on what to do with life or your job or whatever it is you want to do. It is a platform for marketing, to market you stuff, right? That is why you have all these funny faces. Is that coincidence? Is that coincidence that everyone has a little face here and this other face here and this one and this one? No. It's because you feed the algorithm. It's important for you to watch that now, right? I find that quite disgusting because it's not really, really good, as we've seen. And I refuse. The next thing is, just use the bigger model online, deepseek chat, deepseek.com or something. No, because of course, everyone knows that. Everyone should know by now. You are the product, actually. The product is not made for you because people just want you to have a better life. No, you are the product. You feeding them with their data. Every little prompt that you're writing, every little correction that you make, every little thumbs up, thumbs down, ChatGPT actually feeds their product. To call them OpenAI is just such a joke. Anyway, it's just I digress. Understand that this is not good. AI is still not good. LLMs will never be good. And I make these videos not so much to sell you anything. I don't have anything to sell. I make these videos because one of the things I like the most is when I'm able to say, told you. And I have a bet with a friend that in 10 years, in 2035, there will be more tech jobs than now. He says AI will replace everybody from mid-level and down. And I said, no, not even the juniors, not even them. There will still be juniors. There will still be lawyers. There will still be doctors and programmers and everything. And he says no. And I said, yeah. So now we have this bet about that. And in 10 years, I'm going to point him to that video that I just made and uploaded in a bit, just to tell him, told ya.